And that's the intent of this interagency policy task force. And I think, as Odiamo said it, if the SDGs actually are goals, we need actions then to operationalize those goals. And these actions have to be informed by good policies, which they do exist. And I can actually say that across the entire continent, Kenya have excellent policies, more than most of the countries that have happened to meet their strategic plans or their policies, whether in agriculture or energy or so. And since this is a parting point, what I think is, as I said from the beginning, you cannot do everything, but you can do some things that will bring change. And you must always leverage from your comparative advantage perspective, which then means that you have to work with what you have. As one crazy guy in the United States on a launch, you say, only go to war with the army you have. And I think the army we have now, if what I've listened here and I've seen today, I think it will be good to build on these cooperative policy incentives for financing. Why I say so is that if you look at the 4 points that we mentioned, the last one was to decentralize affordable finance to local levels through cooperatives and co-guaranteeing schemes to be able to drive the Big Four, Vision 2030, and ultimately implement the Sustainable Development Goals. Because in this, if you look at these cooperative policies, you can bring in every ministry sectoral policy. So this then is the low-hanging fruit, whereby you are looking at clean energy. The Ministry of Energy needs to come in, and now the aspects of incentivizing how clean energy can be decentralized in local areas, and also how using clean energy can be an incentive to take a loan from either SACCO or cooperative, etc. Once it is captured here, that provides an opportunity now to be able to ensure that the irrigation aspect, because irrigation cannot work alone without clean energy. It needs clean energy. The climate-smart agricultural policy will not be implemented without Ministry of Energy, Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Industrialization, etc. So the way forward is that when you look at this cooperative policy, the market incentives that you've mentioned here, quality standards, there is already about compliance standards, how you produce without injecting heavy chemicals into the soil, using solar power irrigation, how you process. So that is already taken care of. And that means that the market incentive, which was aspect 3, here is already going to be covered. When it comes now to the aspect of the innovative financing, this policy is actually addressing the aspect of innovative financing, which then will have to be decentralized to local area to help inform those already existing cooperatives or SACCOs to loan to those who are utilizing approaches that are not destroying the environment. But because the broader picture is the Sustainable Development Goals of Vision 2030 will not be implemented in silos. What happens in agriculture, energy, environment, industrialization, transport, trade, all together cascades and affects one another. It is mutually reinforcing. One cannot happen alone. And the only culminating point is this interagency policy task force that can be able to bring those synergies together. And this is already captured here because you are talking about the aspect of ensuring that the operationalizing the cooperative shared platform, which is an opportunity to incentivize loans, because the biggest problem is that even if you have the clean energy, people will not be able to afford it if they cannot have affordable financing. Even if people are already practicing climate-smart agricultural techniques, ecosystem-based adaptation, they don't even have the opportunity to afford the affordable finance to be able to purchase the clean energy to power using solar power irrigation. So financing becomes the crucial aspect, and so this, I would suggest that if possible, you circulate this to this team so that they can input from this dimension and engage Ministry of Energy to input, finance and planning to input, agriculture, environment to input, and we also bring in technical expertise for free. This is the reason why this is the agency task force. You don't have to pay us to do that. I mean, I provide technical expertise here for free, and that's the essence of the proposal, to be able to help engage, guide countries in such a way that we are then bringing the technical expertise we have to help drive the implementation of the SDGs. And lastly, what I would like to say, Madam Chair, is this: continuity is very important. When I talk of continuity, I think the team today, it's good that if there are going to be absences in the next, there should be someone representing, so that if not, we'll be starting back from scratch. So it is good to ensure continuity and consistency, so that within because if we come back in the next meeting, after we have populated this document, we could be discussing it, and that will make progress. If we come back and start from scratch, we might never be able to move forward. Why I say it? Because Kenya is a shining example to Africa. You have the best constitution in the world. You will agree with me. You have the Big Four agenda. No country in the continent have actually tried to cluster and coalesce the development agenda around 4 areas that cascades to so many areas. If you are to use this to be able to drive that, it will send a signal to so many countries to be able to do so. So you are actually not only a baby that is crawling, but one that is standing for the continent to be able to see how it can